They say if you love something, to let it go. And if that something comes back, then it's truly meant to be forever. I don't believe in forevers. So it took me a long time to honestly figure out what I was going to do with the McLane. It's been sitting in the shed. It's only been used a handful of times, I think 3, since it's returned back home. Now I did have the great idea to try to take the reel out and turn that reel into like a verticutter, but I don't have the tools available to me, or honestly the skill set to build something like that. I'm sure I could if I had the tools, but I don't want to go and invest thousands of dollars into tools only then to destroy something that still has some life left into it. Now this McLane began its life way back in around 1987. That was a long time ago. For example, here's me in 1987. A lot's changed. Laser backgrounds need to come back. The one thing that I hold special about this McLane is the journey that it's been on. I don't know much about it prior to my acquiring it about 4 years ago. However, I know it was a local mower. I picked it up over in Maryville, Tennessee, and after that time and spending a full season with me, and then it kind of got relegated into side duties with the arrival of the Toro, it began its next adventure with Paul Castleberry, and he had a great time using it. But while it was down there with Paul, someone else got their first experience with a reel mower. Sorry, Alec, I got to Pete before you did. However, the McLane is not nearly as nice as some of the stuff you produced. But yes, Pete's first reel mowing was on my McLane. How cool is that? So the McLane then came back in 2019 in the fall in October, and it's been with me since then. And it's been kind of a lackluster life, and frankly it deserves better. And so with better, I've had some people inquire about it, and the logistics of getting it to somewhere else was extremely hard. However, there's a local person to me who's inquired about it, and honestly this person is the most fitting person to continue the story that this McLane has told so far. It's had a fantastic life, somewhat of a vagabond, and I see no one better than my friend Chuck to carry on the story of this McLane. We're loaded up behind me. Oh yeah, when Chuck moved and he told me he had Bermuda in his backyard, I lit up like a schoolgirl. Just, oh, I'm telling you, it was a schoolgirl. It was just, honestly, even more than that, it was just a level of flamboyance that's not seen like outside of select reality shows. And what was your response, Chuck?
Oh, no. I surely cannot take that from you. No, thank you.
I remember, Chuck, you were saying, my yard's not level enough.
Oh, yeah.
And that's,
yeah.
And that right there is the biggest.
Because it's not.
But no, that's the biggest myth, is the yard does not need to be perfectly level. And
I know that.
It mainly, it applies to rotary. And to like a McLane or a California trimmer or a True Cut that does not have a front roller. Okay. Having that front roller, it doesn't eliminate the possibility of a scalp. However, because there's no rear roller, there's no solid rear roller on the McLanes or the California trimmers or the True Cuts, but it reduces it down, I'd say by at least 95%.
Well,
and you would be shocked at how lower you can go.
That's surprising, because I mowed for Christmas. I did my Christmas video and I scalped it with the rower with my Toro, and I'm like, there's no way I can get a real mower on this thing without just tearing into the turf.
No,
and
I scalped the front when I cut it at 1 inch.
It's gorgeous.
With that, and it's fairly flat. Yep. So, but never scalp it with the McLane, never scalp it with the Toro. So don't be worried about that.
Well, that's good. That's sort of That helps me out a little bit because that is my biggest worry about it. Like, I'm excited. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm excited to put that out there and like just turn that backyard into something awesome. But it's still like, it's just not level. How am I going to do this when it's not level? I'm going to be taking 2 hours just cutting through Tennessee red clay with a reel mower.
No, don't worry about it. But the biggest thing though, and I want to go, and it ties back with this mower and where it's been and everything is, I just want you to continue its story. And provide hope and inspiration to anyone else that may want to venture into reel mowing, because it's addicting, it's a drug, it is a time sink. However, it pays off in dividends that, I mean, it's, look, my wife still doesn't understand. Why do I need to go out and mow the lawn? Why do I need to do this? Why do I need to do this? But when I stop doing it, her first response is, why does the yard look like crap?
I get it.
So, but yeah, tell the story, continue on with it, do your thing, and it'll work out in the end.
It's in good hands. I'm gonna have some fun with this. I guarantee it. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. I'm just happy to pass it along.
It's gonna be in a good home. It's gonna be in a good place.
I don't know when it's coming. It might be out right now. It might be out in a week from now or a month from now. But be sure to check out Chuck. Subscribe to his channel for the destruction he's going to do in his backyard with that. And when I go to pay a visit, I'm going to put it on the fescue, because why not? You can mow fescue at 1 inch.
Yeah.
I do it.
I'm fine with it. You can go ahead. Give it a shot. Give it a try. It's easy to mow right now. It's covered in weeds. And thin.
Weeds like that?
No. No, not like that.
No. But no, so thank you all for watching. Subscribe to me, subscribe to him, smash like buttons and ding the bells. And I'm just looking forward to the McLane story. Have a good one.
I ran up a check, I might do it again. Enemies close, had me thinking they're friends. 10 toes down, I'll be free until the end. Crib outside the city, I don't feel safe in my hands. Took so many years, I'm just waiting for the wins. I'm in debt to no one but the one who took my sins. I do it for real, there's no reason to pretend. If I do it once, I do it again.